What a finish!
Wow!
Charlie Atkinson has the honour of reigniting the dormant England A by kicking into the arms of Jose Gomez, who found himself in the International Sevens jersey in Cape Town at the Rugby World Cup rather recently, and Manuel Ferreiro, that line-out umbilical cord between Blamire and Yules, looking pretty fruitious at the moment as the white, massive bodies drive to the paint, and England unstoppable.
As you look at the stats, it becomes quite a gaping gap
Of his professional career with a 7 on his back, so there are those jackling instincts on both sides of Alfie Barbary with Pepper and Pearson. The line-out going awry, but Atkinson first to the bounce of the ball. Randall driving the tempo, and England hurtling into the red wall. Ruti Tuima takes 2 to stop him, and Randall fancies going left. Atkinson picks a long, fizzing ball to Tom Pearson, who careers over into the corner.
Man, Pearson started well. 9 and 10 are starting well for England, and that's a hell of a seed.
Straight into the corner, and you'd think straight into Yules' hands. And straight into fast forward to the line, and England have a third.
Yeah, and I think this power game is going to be relentless. They use a +1 line-out, so Barbary's hitting straight on the ball. This is a George Skivington thing they bring.
And Muir linking up with Hodge, who's back inside. The back three combining in such limited space out there. And Charlie Yules, who's really reinvigorated to be playing some rugby. First time he's wearing a rose on his chest since February 2022, and Barbary smuggles one to Finn Baxter. England with lightning-quick ball out the back door from Muir to Pearson. Pearson galloping in that wide channel. Hayes thought about giving it to his fellow prop. Randall just spots a glint of light, and an exquisite offload to Lucy Tuima. Randall taken out, penalty advantage. Barbary might just finish it himself.
Cynical play for me.
England denied, but only for a moment, until big Lucy Tuima uses his hulking. Josh Hodge
Taking back. Stop! Here! Stop!
Scudded kick into the hands of Hodge, who won't think twice about countering, just spots a bit of room to chip into, and Murley almost pouncing. England have the advantage. Beard to Blamire. Baxter plays it off the floor. That's play on. It's unusual circumstances. Tuima, dummy to Muir. Here goes the horse, galloping into the try zone, and Will Muir has a try.
And England shift the point of attack well, move the ball away. No knock on there, generous. Let's have a look, Russ. Let's see what you can do. Beautiful from the big man. And yeah, Will Muir finishes it as we know he would. But
Picked up the nickname Horse when he was playing England Sevens, and he said it would never stick, and now there's a corner being wrestled to the ground from Almeida.
Back. Hold in front.
Atkinson may have spotted a 50-22 here, catches an end. It continues to dribble. Oh, that's as tight to the touchline as can be. Will Muir's there on the scene. Then Guy Pepper, more white jerseys arriving. And Portugal are scrambling, under-resourced. But Ajomo has stolen it. Muir set upon by Nobre. Good defensive read there from Portugal, but they are missing personnel out wide, and England just can't quite get it to the unmarked Murley. He's still screaming for the ball out wide. England turn to the phases. They turn to Tom Pearson. Atkinson misses out Hodge, delivers it to Murley, and he delivers.
Guy Pepper, 7. 60-metre sprint to make the turnover. Ball to the wing.
He went through the entire under-26 nations, not missing a single kick. And he's still studying at Durham University. So The talent ceiling for him is pretty high. Pearson with the wraparound, and Randall is electric. Josh Hodge is no slouch either. He dances through the last-ditch defence of the Portuguese. The pick of the back.
Four-man line out, they hit Barber into midfield. Harry Randall on the wrap. Loads of space. Josh Hodge just jogging next to him, giving the ball. Beautiful footwork. Right foot.
Snapped up there. Doesn't hinder him.
He's tight head prim.
Yeah. Feeds the insatiable Alfie Barbary, who just wants to run and run and run, and his carries opened up a bit of room on the right edge. Again, Barbary sniffing for the ball, but Joe Hayes, he liked what he did last time and he wants a bit more. Dink over the top. Oh, that is exquisite.
He wants to carry that ball, doesn't he? To Atkinson, lovely, lovely execution. A Jomo, a man who can play. The referee there just saying there was no obstruction. Tries good.
Replacing Francisco Almeida, his namesake. But the change of personnel doesn't yield any different result in the scrum exchanges. And I tell you what, I think in England had got there, but the whistle may have already gone. And Luke Ramos is heading to underneath the uprights. It's a penalty try. Bench. First inaccuracy really from the Portuguese line out, and Sam Riley gobbles up the crumbs. The shade of inaccuracy from England, but Ollie Hartley finds a way to maximise it, and Riley, who was scooping up the crumbs, is now rampaging down the right.
Play on.
Oh, the Portuguese were right in their instincts, and then they hesitated. Then Guy Pepper takes England to the fight. Pearson, the chicken wing out. Riley looking to make it to the line. It's tight.
Well, you say they've been quite slick this afternoon, but then England work it close to the line. That man Pearson, good line, good offload. See if he gets it down. Definitely think he does. This angle will show us. Lovely from Pearson. He's been strong today, hasn't he?
Just about resource the ruck in time. Pearson, some heavy lifting in the middle. Hafar wants an Irishman, now a Sates. Beard out the back to Shilcock, looking to get that final pass away. Shilcock, miraculous, an escapologist, and reaching, and somehow...
He was tackled at least once, twice, didn't it? And shows really good body strength. Here, I thought they had him. Just shakes them both off. See the left hand come out.
And England go to the skies. Oh, that is majestic. Oh, it is extraordinary. It is the loudest roar of the day. The Manuel Barreiro, who owns the...
Brilliant. Properly brilliant. What a take. He's the man, and he shows real pace here. Real pace. And he's...
Pearson with the charge down. Of course it's Pearson. Englefield to Bamba. Lovely sleight of hand. And Jomo sizes up the crossfield momentarily, then says, no, I'll dance through the defence instead. Shilcock. This time, he is denied. Fissalau to Hafar. Solid hit coming in low on the replacement front, out of the blind spot and into Tri-Town for Oscar Beer.
So much today. Let's have a little look at it here. Comes off the 9 shoulder, lovely. Identifying that weak link and taking it on. It's what you need your outside backs to do.
With Fissalau and Jules not receiving it, that looks really awkward and uncomfortable. Fissalau fizzing for England.
I like the look of Bissell. I like watching Franks as well. What I love is where he ends up. He can play 8, he can play 7.
This week with England, who've been living and training at Loughborough University, to just get to know each other, to acknowledge that because they're sat in the room, they are good players, and that there's been a lot of trust put into their ability to read the game, to play the game as they see it, and no one has seen it quite like Josh Hodge, who side through the Portuguese defence, 3 metres shy. England looking for the try-scoring pass, and the try machine came early. And England across the whitewash once again.
Josh Hodge again, just glides at 100 miles an hour. Murley's been hooked.
Every time he received possession, Yosefa Scott, more of a battering ram, and there's the player of the match. There's the chicken wing, and now it's Sam Riley careering in open green pastures at the Leicester Tigers Stadium. Englefield to Pearson, who dismisses the challenge of Jason Rodriguez. Yules out the back, Shilcott spots some room, Murley in for a hat-trick.
Quite the gas to get there. And this from Shilcott's really nice, really nice. Half break, throws a 20-metre ball over the top to Murley.
Greco-Roman to the floor by Guy Pepper. Bit of invention, and Beard scrambling and doing magnificently. He had quite a lot on his plate, so question marks as to whether he called the mark or not. And that will be the final act of a game that England have dominated from start. And England A are back, and they are back with a bang. Full time here at